Mario games are probably the best games there are today. He's the mascot of Nintendo and everyone loves him. Most importantly, he's been in so many games, over 80 actually. Today, we are going to count down our top 5 Mario games and see which one is the best. As a quick note, we are not going to include games from the Mario Kart and Mario Party titles, as those games include other characters. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and click the notification bell to be reminded when we upload a video. Also, if you want to be shouted out in the next video, all you have to do is subscribe and comment down below. Let's go!
Starting off is a very popular game on the Nintendo Wii, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The unique challenges in this game really makes it a joy to play, especially on multiplayer. Like every other Mario game, Princess Peach is kidnapped by Bowser and needs to be saved by Mario. As a person who always plays this game, I always find myself enjoying it. The controls are quite awkward, but the attention of detail really makes up for it. The levels are absolutely stunning, featuring grass, desert, water, snow, jungle, rock, sky and lava as course themes. Even outside the levels, there is so much detail on the map. You have certain enemies rolling around on the screen, a whole different weather depending on what world you're in, and toad houses. The music is also so good, especially the snow. This game is nearly perfect, but the only problem is the controls. And if you thought this game was great, wait until you hear me talk about the others.
Now this is a game that everyone likes, Super Mario World. Although it's not my best game, it sure is great. Super Mario World is the first Mario game to have a world map, which looked excellent by the way, and everyone's favourite dinosaur Yoshi. It introduced many new features and enemies, like bonsai bills, message blocks, which made a huge difference to the game. But the main reason Super Mario World is on the list is because the game is so neat. Everything in the game is so well designed and in place, which makes it much easier to find hidden secrets and blocks. The message blocks are a nice addition too, because it tells you what to do in a tricky situation. To be completely honest, even though New Super Mario Bros. Wii had many more worlds, I still prefer Super Mario World because of the unique features in the game. As much features as the game had though, it definitely lacked many items. Needless to say, it is still one of my favourite Mario games. There is nothing more original than the Super Mario Bros. Game for the NES. I'm really just putting this on my list just because it was the most original Mario game out there. But even though it was old, it still gave the players a chance to enjoy the game with the features it had. Whether it was hitting Mario's head on a question block or even stepping on a Goomba, I somewhat enjoyed every second of it. The game is so memorable, you can take a look at the levels in Super Mario Maker 2 and 5% of them will be based off level 1-1. But for a game so basic, my only negative is the lack of features, items and course themes in the game. However, it is still my third best Nintendo game. This might be a shocking one to many people. Super Mario 3D Land is my second best Mario game. I always felt very close to Super Mario 3D Land because I personally like the power-ups and course themes. Many of the course themes in Super Mario 3D Land have appeared in 2D titles, including Grass, Underground and Boo House. But there are also many original course themes in the game, like a clock tower. Although the Tanuki Leaf appeared in Super Mario Bros. 3, I really like the feel of it in 3D. And it also introduced the boomerang suit, which appeared in many other games after that. You also might be wondering why I prefer this than Super Mario 3D World. I just think the storyline for Super Mario 3D World was just out of the blue and complicated. As much as I enjoyed the power-ups in Super Mario 3D World, I think that was also out of the blue, as well as enemies. In other words, I like Super Mario 3D Land much more than Super Mario 3D World, and that's why it ranks second on our list. Just a quick honourable mention to Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Maker 2 is very new and I never got the chance to play Super Mario 64, so it wouldn't have been fair to rank those games. Nevertheless, here is my best Mario game. This in my opinion is my best 3D Mario game. In fact, it is my best Mario game of all time. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey gives the player a chance to explore and enjoy the kingdoms without having to worry about a timer. That in my opinion is a huge step up from any other game. Whether I was jumping off a building or swimming underwater, the game felt so realistic and I loved it. So the basic storyline of Super Mario Odyssey is that Bowser wants to marry Peach and Bowser shredded Mario's hat. Mario then meets Cappy, his companion for the game, and travels to different locations in search of power moves. I personally like how the power moves are in some really tricky spots, as it gives the player a chance to think. And I haven't even got to the good part yet. With coins, you can buy outfits for Mario and dress him up. Some power moves are required with a certain costume, which encourages the player to collect lots of coins. Some of the kingdoms in the game are based off real life locations, and some aren't based off anything. To sum up everything I said, Super Mario Odyssey is my favourite Mario game of all time, and I hope it is a game style in Super Mario Maker 2. So that's me listing my top 5 Mario games of all time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget, if you want to be shouted out in the next video, all you have to do is subscribe and comment down below. For now, have a good day and I will see you in the next video.